All right, welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Pupil's Life, The Pupil's Life. My name is Nick Gomez, and how's everyone doing, man? That's how I've been starting every single podcast, and from what I've listened to, it seems like that's how everybody else is starting every single one of their podcasts, too. But, people are freaking out. Some people think it's bullshit. And, at the end of the day, I don't know what the fuck to think anymore. So I just decide not to think about it, man. Because I don't, I can't figure out which news source is trustworthy and which one isn't. And at the end of the fucking day, what am I gonna do? Even if I fucking prove that it's bullshit, dude, what am I gonna do? I can't just tell society to go back outside if I think that it's bullshit, dude, because people are gonna think that I'm a lunatic. And so it's like, okay, well, then at least you can go outside, dude. And it's like, fucking yeah, dude, I'll go outside where, dude? I can't go on a date. I can't go eat at a restaurant, dude. I can't go to a movie theater. I can't go perform comedy. I can't do shit, dude. So, who the fuck cares if it's real or not, dude? There's so much bullshit, dude, about this conspiracies, dude, and the fucking, it's 5G, dude. You don't know about 5G, bro? Get your shit together, man. That's what 5G is. It's the 5Gs, dude, and the fifth one is get your shit together. It's crazy, man. It's not crazy, dude. It's the same fucking bullshit that always happens with everything, dude. With everything. The coronavirus conspiracies, it's the same thing that happens with everything. Pizzagate. Oh, celebrities are raping children. And their wives and their friends and family are okay with it, or we assume they don't know. Pizzagate, right? And now it's coronavirus, dude. 5G. Fucking, dude, get a fucking life, man. I'm not saying I've got this fucking super busy, important life, dude, but why am I gonna worry about this? My brother told me he got a text message from someone. I won't say who. But he told me, this person texted me and they said, have you seen... So what do you think is happening? Right? That's all that they texted him. So what do you think is happening? Like everybody is sort of fucking deciding for themselves what's happening. And the person said, no judgment or anything. What do you think is happening? Have you seen the news? And do you believe what they're saying on the news? I'm just curious, right? Fucking, are you really, dude? Are you really just curious? Because it sounds like you got something in your fucking pocket, dude, that you want to, it sounds like you got an ace in your pocket that's really a fucking deuce, but you think is an ace. So why don't you just fucking pull it out of your sleeve, dude, and show it to me so we can all see what it is, right? Don't just be like, so, dude, that's the one thing that I still do, but I try not to do. Because I can identify how fucking toxic, dude, and counterproductive it is. It's like, if I need to go to the grocery store, dude, and I don't want to ride my bicycle, right? I want to borrow my brother's car. How would I go about that? My instinct, dude, my default fucking conditioning is to say, hey, bro, are you going to be around tomorrow by any chance? And it's like, that's fucking, oh, no, dude. And then he's got to be like, why? Right? if he's as fucked up as you are, right? Because most people would just be like, no, I'm not going to be around. And then just, nope. Oh, I answered your question, dude. Nope, I'm not going to be around. Period. And then you're like, oh, well, no, I was just wondering, because maybe I thought I would be able to borrow your car. And it's like, dude, whenever I spot myself whenever I spot myself doing these things, I stop and I think, all right, dude, how the fuck, what's the normal way to do this? And I land on, hey, is there any chance that I could use your car to go to the grocery store tomorrow? Oh, dude, I'm not going to be home, actually, so the answer is no, but maybe on Wednesday, But it's like there's this fear, dude, of like, well, I don't want him to say no, dude. It's not just my brother, dude. It's just with anybody. It's like you don't want to be rejected, dude, or you don't want to be told, like, you don't want to be put in a position where you feel like you're nagging the other person. But asking them if they're free or if they're going to be around is just prolonging the nag, dude. So it's like, instead of saying, dude, have you seen the fucking news? And what is your opinion? Just be like, because clearly, dude, what this person wanted was like to validate their conspiracy. And so just instead of that, just be like, hey, so I saw this video and I think this might be true. What do you think? Like, not like, so have you been watching the news lately? No judgment. I'm just moseying around, in my quarantine, got nothing to do. Just wondering, are you watching the news? But anyway, man, it's fucking, I'm almost scared to even joke about these conspiracies because apparently a lot of people are getting pulled off of YouTube, and not that I'm, making any money or anything, but, I have fun doing this thing. I don't want YouTube to fucking pull it, dude. Go fuck yourself. Like, right? But that's just an inflated fucking sense of ego, right? Like, oh, dude, your video with 15 views, YouTube is watching out for you, man. You better not say anything about conspiracies, man, because those 15 people, bro, dude, you better watch out, bro. You better be careful, man. I don't know. It's just so annoying, man. Like, not whether it's true or not. I don't care, dude. I don't have an opinion on what is true and what isn't. I have an opinion on this is a conspiracy like all the other conspiracies, right? And you can go down two trains of thought. One is, if I can figure this out and prove that they are lying, then I know the truth. And give me a second. Then I know the truth, and I can fucking change people's minds, I guess. Like, I've got proof, right? What are you gonna do with fucking... That's one road, right? And the second road is like, oh, dude, I'm wrong. And the third road is, I don't know, right? And what the fuck, dude? Tell me, please, somebody that is, if you're listening, Chris, tell me, what does that help you with? I know we talked about it for 3 hours, dude, on the podcast, but you didn't convince me. Let's just for the sake of this is a joke, okay? If YouTube is listening, this is a joke, but let's just say, dude, for the sake of the joke, that these conspiracies around the pandemic are true. And I'm some fucking loony dude fucking researching this shit, and I'm like, oh, dude, I figured it out. There's this email that they sent where they said this thing, and here's proof. All right, dude, you've got proof. Now what? Now you're gonna feel like the fucking craziest person in the world, because nobody's going to believe you. Even if you show them the proof, they're going to be like, dude, you could have fucking written that email yourself. You know, Photoshop. Like, dude, you can make anything look real these days. And, you know, I guess if you're having fun, dude, with the conspiracies, and you're not harming anyone, by all means, right? But if it's about, like, dude, I need to get to the bottom of things, like, you're not going to do that, man. You know, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but if the fucking world can't do it, you aren't going to be able to do it sitting at your fucking computer typing things in on Google, right? Like, is this conspiracy true? And then you're going to look at the front page of Google, dude. Like, I don't even know why I'm talking about this, dude. It's so fucking annoying. It's so fucking annoying. But that's the only update I have with coronavirus, is that apparently now people are thinking up conspiracies, dude. Apparently, God damn, I'm sneezing. You know, people think it's been a month, it's a pandemic, but in today's modern age, we've always got a doubt. And I hear people saying, oh, it's like Orwellian. You know, they're using the term Orwellian, dude. They're using the term Orwellian, dude. Like they've even fucking read any of George Orwell's books, and not just the Spark Notes, dude, and the fucking symbols and themes and takeaways. It's such horseshit, man. You know, people, that's the thing, is that that's why I don't do this, is because I know why conspiracies are addictive, and, you know, they do serve a purpose, dude. The purpose that conspiracies serve is to make you feel like you're doing something. And you're not doing shit, dude. You're not doing fucking anything. What you're doing is role-playing. And you know what, dude? That's cool, dude. But just know that that's what you're doing. And don't pretend that you're some fucking wise guy that's, like, gonna figure it out for all of us, right? Like, you're not helping anyone, dude, by fucking spending 4 hours on your computer looking up fucking whether or not Tom Hanks made a little kid suck on his nipples, you know? Who gives a fuck, dude? Like, not about that, dude, but, like, who gives a fuck about what's true and what's not, dude? What I care about, dude, is the fact that whether it's true or not, the government is going to do what the government is going to do, you know? And so I just have to fucking live my life appropriately according to those guidelines, you know? Okay, dude, it's fake. Okay, it's fake, dude. I still can't go outside. So what am I going to do? I'm not going to fucking pour all of my effort into proving that it's fake when the world doesn't want us to think that it's fake or to prove that it's fake. I'm not going to pour all my energy into that when I could just live my life and fucking read a book, dude, take the sun in, you know, go for a little walk, pet the dog, and, you know, focus on myself, dude. That's the purpose that the fucking conspiracies serve, is that they take away from focusing on ourselves. And here's the third sneeze, babies. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck coronavirus, man. And I don't mean the virus itself. I just mean, like, fuck coronavirus. It's almost like a movement now. You know, it's like, me too. You know, I just hear that, and I'm just like, just. And obviously I'm over here sniffling, right? Like, people must think that I'm fucking sick, dude, and crazy, and, you know, It's so distorted, man. Why even try? Why even fucking try? People have to try for themselves, man. I'm not sick, man. I did have a little bit of a freak out, though. Not a freak out, dude. That's dramatic. But it is a podcast, so I'm being dramatic. Deal with it. Dude, I hate when I can hear the saliva in my mouth. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I hate when I can hear the fucking... When I can hear myself fucking carrying saliva from one side of my mouth to the other and then down my throat, right? It's like, dude, can we not play this game right now? I'm trying to use my mouth. But my mouth wants to fuck with me, dude. Maybe some water will help. Maybe sitting fucking up straight will help, dude. Maybe don't blame it on your mouth. Maybe blame it on yourself. Well, my mouth is a part of myself, you piece of shit. Alright. Dude, it reminds me of, like, Cottonmouth. I can't believe I haven't smoked weed since fucking December 2nd. That feels like 8 years ago. But back to the freak out / sort of not really a freak out. I went to a birthday party. Very small gathering. All right, we're social distancing. We're following all the rules. And it was at a friend of mine from a support group. A friend of mine's friends of mine. Dude, I wish that as human beings, we just had, like, the code in our bodies for the language, you know? It's like, I wish that we just had, we could code things into our fucking system. Like, oh, dude, I don't know what, is it friends of mine's or friend of mine's? And then I could just Google it, and, oh, it's friend of mine's. And then fucking type it into my body, and then I do the podcast, and instead of fucking having to stop for 30 seconds to explain this, I just go, so I was at a party at a friend of mine's, and I can keep going, dude. And it's fucking smooth and seamless like a robot, dude. That's what I'm fucking aiming here. You see? There, I did it again, dude. Aiming here? Dude, that's what I'm aiming here for. That's what I'm aiming for here. Dude, why can't I fucking have it coded in my brain that 4 goes before here so that I can just say, you know, that's what I'm aiming for here. Right? Like, dude, the brain is so fucking... I'm going to talk about the freak out, but the brain is so fucking weird, dude. I've been reading this book called The Elephant in the Brain. And it's just, you know, conspiracies, man. Coding. People are fucked, dude. People are so fucked in that they don't know that their body and mind is designed to trick them. Do you know what that means, dude? That means that you're fighting yourself. And that means that the metaphor of don't race and compete against another human, compete against yourself, dude. And versions of your past self is just further evidence of this, you know? Like, I forget what it was, man, but there was some fucking study where they had people using the left and right parts of their brain, sides of their brain, and so like they'll walk in the room and they'll be like, they'll show them an image. They'll show them an image. Dude, I feel like I'm speaking fucking like Dutch right now, dude. The fucking like an image. Like I feel like I'm speaking a foreign language, man. Like sometimes I forget, you know. I don't know, it's tough, man. When you didn't go to college. When you didn't go to college and you're uneducated, man, like me. then sometimes you make mistakes, man. Right? That one's for all the fucking liberal, fucking uptight little antiquated people listening to this. Oh my God, he's accepting that not going to college affected him. I respect him so much more now. Yo! That's who I want to be listening to this podcast. What was I talking about, dude? The fucking... Oh, yeah, the experiment, dude. God damn. If I was a podcast producer, I would be like, all right, so we're starting now. There's this guy in a fucking room, right? They did a whole experiment, dude. I'm going to butcher it. But the guy, they're like, all right, so they show him an image to his right eye, dude. Or some shit like this, where his seeing is an activity on the right side of the brain, but doing is an activity on the left side of the brain, or some shit like that, right? This is just an example. So they'll show the guy a picture of a fucking Coca-Cola, and then they'll tell him, like, we want you to stand up and go draw what you just saw in that image. And the fucking guy gets up and he fucking goes to the board and he draws, like, just a red ocean. And the people are like, whoa, why did you draw a red ocean, mister? And he's like, well, because I saw an image of a Coca-Cola. And that is the brain tricking himself. Tricking you. Because he didn't fucking draw a red ocean because he saw a Coca-Cola, dude. That is his... It's like, it's so fucking twisted, dude. It's so fascinating. Your left brain makes up excuses for your right brain and vice versa. Because they get one input and then they're asked to output one other thing, but they don't know why the fuck they're doing that. So when they get asked why they're doing that, they're like, shit. It's like, you know, when you're in fucking class, dude. And what is this comparable to? It's like, like when you break a glass, right? And you're 6 years old. Fourth sneeze, dude. Keep a tally and make it a drinking game. When you break a glass and you're like 7 years old, what if I just kept sneezing and going up in age? When you break a glass and you're 99 years old. But yeah, no, when you break a glass at like 6 or 7 years old, 6 or 7 years old, and then your mom comes out of the fucking pool, dude. I don't fucking know where she came out of. And she walks over to you and she's like, who broke this glass? And you're just standing there and you're like, you know, you freeze, dude. And you just point somewhere like Hitler, dude. You just fucking point somewhere like Hitler. And then it turns out that you're pointing at like your little brother, dude. And so your mom's like, oh my God, I can't believe you did this. And she fucking berates your little brother, right? And that's all because, it's not because you, that scenario is different, right? But the fucking guy that drew the red ocean, dude, because of the Coca-Cola, that's because his brain was making up an excuse. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. God damn it, man. I knew I shouldn't have started that fucking thread, dude, because I'm not a scientist. Hey, Nick, did you go to science university? No. Then why the fuck are you trying to explain a scientific experiment? Huh? Nah. Hey, Nick, did you go to fucking university, dude? At all, dude? Yeah, for 1 year. Did you take any science classes? No. Then why the fuck are you trying to explain a science experiment? Huh? Hey, Nick, are you a scientist, dude? Don't even get me started on the word scientist, because there's been so many times. Dude, am I like fucking lingering on my S's, right? I feel like I'm like, don't even get me started on like, fuck, dude. What the fuck is going on, man? Am I losing my fucking mind? Am I gonna have a mental breakdown on a podcast? Back to the freak out, dude. That's what I was fucking talking about. Because I'm not a scientist, dude. Why am I trying to explain the left and the right hemispheres of the brain if I don't have a degree? So the freak out, sort of, not really freak out, was that I went to a birthday party, right? And there was a fire pit. We were all social distanced around the fire pit. I am fucking lingering on my S's. We were all social distanced. Oh, bro, so I went to a birthday party and we were all social distancing. Dude, have you ever been... Do you know... what's it called? I was watching the movie Contagion the other day, and they were bringing up the term social distancing. Oh, man. I wish I should just make podcasts. I should just make podcasts for me. I should just make podcasts that, like, only I can listen to. This is gonna be the worst podcast ever, man. But let's fucking keep trooping. I don't even know if that's a saying. The freak out, dude. Back to the freak out. There was a fucking fire pit at this birthday party. And I was, we're all social distance. But, but the fucking smoke from the fire pit is coming straight into my lungs, dude. Everybody's getting a hit of it because the wind is shifting every 5 seconds. Oh, man, I'm not going to be able to get that out of my head now. Maybe I just need to do, instead of doing, like, S words, I need to do, like, maybe I need to get that out of my head now, Maybe just turn this into a fucking music podcast, dude. So we're going to start with our and then we're going to move into the get. But yeah, man, it turns out the whole point of that, dude, is that I was at the fucking I inhaled a lot of smoke from an actual fire. And so for a couple of days my tonsils swole up a tad little bit, and I was like, oh no, dude, corona, am I gonna get the fucking rona, dude? Am I gonna die at 24? Am I gonna become a posthumously successful author at 24, dude? Am I gonna die at 24? And then I sat down and I was like, dude, where's this coming from? And I was like, I figured it out, and no, dude, it's just fucking smoke in your lungs. That's it, man. God damn it. Dude, I'm just gonna, if I should start naming every podcast. No, dude, because that's just more work. I sound like a fucking baby, dude. Oh, man, this is a great idea. Oh, no, but that's too much work. Yeah, dude, well, what else are you gonna do? What else are you gonna do? Man, I need to really pick up the slack on the second half of this podcast. The thing is, dude, you know what it is that right before the podcast, I did a workout with a friend of mine from Mexico, and I didn't need to tell you where he was from, but I did anyway. I did a workout called the card workout, where basically you shuffle a fucking 52 card deck, and you pick out 20 cards face down. You don't pick them, right? You just you take 20 cards, you separate 20 cards, and then each card and each, what's it called? Not club. Six of clubs. It's a fucking, each suit. So if it's a heart, spade, diamond, or whatever the fuck, dude, treble. I don't. Then each card tells you what exercise to do. God damn, dude, I feel like I'm having an aneurysm right now, just trying to think. And so you pick out 20 cards, right? We did 15 because he was like, well, you haven't been working out, right? So I want to give you a little bit of a break. And I'm like a little pussy, so I was like, oh, hell yeah, dude. Less workout for me. But if you haven't been working out, dude, and you've been wanting to, I highly recommend this because it's fun, dude. And it's only fun because I did it with a friend. So you video call a friend. One of you's got a 52 card deck. And you pick out 20 cards at random. And then with the, and you could basically assign whatever values you want to each card. You know, you make a structure. There's a structure. Just fucking, the dude's name is like Jeffrey Nippard or something. Like nipple, but fucking Pard, P-A-R-D, N-I-P-P-A-R-D. And there's a PDF, right, where he explains what card means what, and we did 15 cards, dude, nonstop with like maybe 1 or 2 2-minute breaks, where on a video call, dude, so you get to fucking watch your buddy beating you and laughing, and you can still sort of have a conversation if you've got wireless earbuds while you're doing it. And each card, you know, we pull out a 2 of diamonds, and it's like, dude, 15 push-ups. And you're like, oh, dude, that's easy, right? But it's the first card. And then the second card is like an 8 of clubs. And it's like, oh, you're going to do 20 pull-ups. And you're like, 20 pull-ups? That sounds easy. But it's the second card, dude. By the time you're on like 7, 8, or 9, it's like, oh, you're going to do another 20 pull-ups. And you're like, you know, you can't even think anymore. At least I can't, man. But you've got your buddy there to hold you accountable. And so that's why that's why this is going to be the worst podcast ever, man, is because I fried my brain doing that. And I also read a buddy of mine's script today, and I sent him notes, and I tried, you know, I'm not a filmmaker, dude. I'm a storyteller, so that's why he asked me, and I gave him, you know, I don't know. I've just been doing a lot of thinking. Dude, that's the next, like, you know, that's the next thing that people should start to complain about, is like, instead of, you know, there's so much traffic in Austin. Right, because it takes them like 20 minutes to get home. and the next thing should just be like, can you just leave me alone for a second? Because I'm sorry, but today I've been thinking so much. Oh man. But it's true, man. I have been thinking a lot. And you know, even when I'm not doing fucking favors or writing or working out or anything, dude, I feel like I'm still thinking. Right? I'm just like, when I finish this podcast, dude, and I try to go to bed, I'm just going to be thinking the whole time, like, dude, am I really going to fucking upload that hour of garbage, dude? But then I'm going to be like, well, maybe you're being a little bit too hard on yourself. Just take a few deep breaths, right? And then another voice in me is going to be like, shut the fuck up, dude. You're a fucking pussy, dude. You know? It's hard, you know? That's why I'm always thinking. That's why people are always thinking, is because Is it because fuck, dude. I want to fucking, I don't know, dude. I wish I had like a heavy punching bag that I could just, take my anger out on. And I'm not even angry. I'm just like, I feel like a fucking word that I can't say anymore. Even though I said it on the last podcast when I was talking about Grizzly Man. Dude. Why do I call you dude, right? Maybe you're a fucking broad. I've been recently, dude, I've really been getting into the word broad. And I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not even going to try and explain why. We got a bad Yelp review at my work during coronavirus, dude. Do you know how fucking miserable of a human being you have to be to leave a bad Yelp review during a pandemic? You're like, man, when my boss told me, it wasn't like my fault or anything. It was just like he was basically saying like, dude, how fucking psycho are you that you leave a bad Yelp review? He was saying the same thing I'm saying. But it's like they left a Yelp review that was like, this particular item tasted a little bit bland, but the oranges and the frozen potatoes and the potatoes, they didn't say frozen because they don't know that they're frozen. The oranges and the potatoes were exquisite. So it was just that the bowl and the food was a little bit bland. And it's like, oh yeah, dude? So what tasted good to you was stuff that we get frozen? Frozen goods tasted good to you. Shit that you can microwave at home. That's where your palate is at, dude? It's ridiculous, man. And the gall, dude. I haven't used that word in a while. The gall to go out to a fucking restaurant, dude. During the pandemic, during a fucking looming recession that's about to happen. Order a meal, go home, and be like, ugh. That's fine, dude. If it ends there, that's fine. Just be like, not gonna go there again, right? That's fine, dude. If you want to boycott something, dude, that's fucking fine. I'm all for that. But to go online, dude, to strap on your fucking, your pussy fucking, what's it called, dude? Your pussy flip-flops. It's like putting on flip-flops, dude, to go to a fucking wedding, dude. Unless even if it's on the beach, who puts on flip-flops to go to a wedding, dude? Somebody that leaves a bad Yelp review during a pandemic, that's who. I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get it. Maybe you're one of these fucking conspiracy people that's just, that just doesn't believe, right? That just doesn't believe, right? Oh, well, this isn't happening, so I can act like a fucking piece of shit like I was acting before the pandemic. All right, dude, go ahead, man. I hope you get fucking stabbed and then thrown in a garbage bag and fucking thrown out to the ocean someday. But that's just because I've been watching The Jinx, man. So don't take it personally, right? What else, man? Fucking leaving a bad Yelp review. I wish that I was concerned enough with that to actually go on Yelp and look at the review, look up the person, and then next time they come in, just be like, hey, what's up, Yelp? And him be like, what did you say? Be like, oh, I just said, hey, what's up, man? And him be like, I thought you said something else. And I would be like, what did you think that I said? What did you say? I just said, "What's up, man?" It sounds like you're saying, what's up, man? What's up, Yelp?" And oh, what do you mean? Why would I say, "What's up, Yelp"? I said, "What's up, man? What's up, yo? What's up, yo?" That's what I fucking. He just comes in. I'm like, "What's up, Yelp?" And he's like, "What did you say?" I'm like, "I said, what's up, yo." It sounded like you said, "What's up? What's up, Yelp?" No. I just said, "What's up, Yelp?" You're saying it again, man. I'm like, no. It's "What's up, Yelp? What's up, yo?" Right? And then I change it every now and then. I fucking flip back and forth. "Hey, what's up, yo?" That's what I said, man. "What's up, Yelp?" And he's like, "You just said what's up." That would be fun. I'm going to fucking do that, man. I'm going to go fucking look him up. And then I'm going to fucking memorize his face. And maybe look him up on Facebook, right? Because he might send his fucking wife, dude. He might send his fucking wife to get his meal next time, if it's a he, or she'll send her husband, and then I can fucking be like, "What's up, ho?" Right? Instead of "yo," just be like, "What's up, ho?" That doesn't go with Yelp as much, but dude, who cares, man? After this podcast, nobody's gonna fucking listen to this. What else, man? I've got Mark Rebier, man. I've been listening to Mark Rebier's live streams. Fucking hilarious. I won't linger on the topic, but basically, he is a musician that improvises all of his music, and he does it live with live streams. Yeah, so he does live shows, but now he's doing live streams. And I watched this guy for the other day for like an hour, dude. Right? I log into the live stream, and I was like, I'm just going to check it out. And I ended up watching it for an hour because it's so fucking funny, man. He asks the people that are watching the live stream. He'll take phone calls, right? So he'll call somebody in fucking New Jersey and be like, "Hey, what's up, man? How are you doing?" And they'll just chit chat for a little bit. And then he's like, "So what's up, man?" And then the person on the New Jersey is like, "Well, so I've been watching a lot of horror movies, right? And so I had this inspiration that maybe you could do for the topic. You could do like Dracula bites." And then Mark Rebier is like, "Dracula bites. All right, man. All right. Thank you, man. Goodbye." And he's like, "I'm going to do a Dracula bite." He just starts fucking trying to like riff on himself. And he's like, "I'm going to do a Dracula bite. Dracula bite. Dracula bite. Dracula." And then he just fucking makes a beat up. And then all of a sudden he's putting in synths, dude. And he's putting in like the fucking, what are those called, man? The shaky things. And he makes it so funny. Just go check him out. Just look up Mark Rebier on YouTube or something. He's so funny, and he's so talented too. Like, the music is actually good, but it's funny. So you're like, am I supposed to be dancing or am I supposed to be laughing? And what you end up doing is a combination of both. And I think he's doing like one live stream a week, maybe. I'm not sure. I just started getting into this guy, but what else, man? I finished watching OJ Made in America. I've been watching a lot of documentaries. I told you guys, 'tis the season for documentaries. And this one is going to be hard to top. I can tell you that, I watched Senna, and I was like, dude, there is probably not going to be a better documentary than Senna, right? That was what I was thinking. And when I say better, I don't mean like this is the best documentary. I just mean like, for me, dude, because I don't like all kinds of documentaries, right? I'm not gonna go fucking learn about some Tiger King dude that was abusing animals and was fucking abusing people and fucking straight dudes making them pretend they were gay and then be like, "Oh, bro, that's so funny." Like just be one of those fucking mouth breathers. But so I watched Senna and I was like, God damn, that's a great documentary. A little bit late to the game, right? And so I had to be late to the game for the next documentary, and it was OJ Made in America. And I have to say, I didn't know very much about OJ, like I know what I've heard like on Family Guy. It's like that's the extent of my knowledge of OJ and like Jay-Z's song, right? Like I'm not black, I'm OJ. I was like, "Oh, haha, like that's funny." Like and I was like cuz I don't know why cuz OJ is black, but like I like I didn't get it. And so this fucking, not only does the documentary blow your mind if you know about OJ, relatively, vaguely, I didn't know like much at all. And so it was just like fucking watching like 2001 A Space Odyssey and just being like, am I watching real life right now? Or am I, like, am I living the birth of the world and the universe? Or is this a fucking fictional movie? I can't tell, man. And it's just unbelievable. Like, I know that people are listening to that, and you're like, by the way, I'm not even gonna finish my sentences anymore. I'm just gonna say, I know that people are listening, and by the way, and then like it's unbelievable, right? Just fucking, dude, I need to stop commenting on the way that I say things so much. Add that to my fucking to-do list. Dude, all those sneezes, they're taking out the energy in me. I haven't sneezed once, dude, in 35 episodes. And on the 36th episode, I sneezed 5 times during coronavirus. Unsubscribe. But yeah, I know that you all know what OJ did. And for those of you that don't, well, fucking, you're in for a treat, man. Because this guy is a psychopath, man. And also just there is no more interesting character study in the universe than the story of OJ. It's divided into 5 parts, and the first part is like his rise to fame as a super fucking sports star and / movie star. And then the second and third are about the murders and the start of the case and sort of what was going on politically and socially with cops killing a lot of black people. And then the fourth and the fifth are like the end of the trial and the fucking prologue, right? Like what happened to OJ after the fact that he fucking, spoiler if you don't know, got away with murder. But like, dude, you're watching the first episode and they're playing, 60s, 70s fucking soul and funk music, and they're like, the people they're interviewing are like, man, OJ was the best on our team, and there was no way that you didn't like OJ back then. Like you saw him at the nightclubs and he was with, fucking you name the celebrity, they were there at OJ's table, and they're showing you stills from those nights, and OJ's smiling, and he's got fucking, Tom Hanks, right? Not Tom Hanks, but like some other celebrity is like, like they're all fucking like, it's like a frozen still of I guess a still is frozen, but it's just like a still of them like in a nightclub dancing, right, with their like fancy clothes and their like huge smiles and their arms extended, right? Like, fucking, this would be so much better with a fucking video so I could show you guys. And so the first episode, you're like, oh, damn, dude, this fucking OJ guy is like the shit, man. Even if you know what happens, you're still like, god damn, dude, you tighten up, you get a little bit closer to your fucking TV. And you're like, man, I wish that I'd been alive in those times. And then they show you the plays that he made. I don't even like football, dude. And I was still like, dude, show me more football. And then they show you like the women that he was dating, right? He's like, it just makes you really, really like OJ in a way, If you're a fucking, if you're insecure, dude, then it'll make you resent the guy because he got what you didn't and whatnot. That wasn't the case for me, dude. I was just like, God damn, this guy's living it up, right? It's almost like what I would compare this documentary to is like a rise and fall, fucking rags to riches, like Scorsese epic, right? Or like a Sergio Leone, fucking Once Upon a Time in America, or like a Pacino, just because he meets his fucking girlfriend and he's like, she's 18 years old. He's like 25, dude, or fucking 30 by that point. I don't know. And he just sort of like, he just woos her like they did back then in the 50s. He's just like, hey, baby doll, you're going to come home with me, right? Like, he doesn't ask her. He's just like, I want to date you. And he's got a wife and kids at home, dude. And you're just like, damn, this guy got away with this? How the fuck, man? And then, you start getting to the rise, and, it's like Jordan Belfort, dude. It's like, at first, he's like, guys, showing everybody how to make money and be successful. He's helping people, right? He treats everybody like they're the star. And then he gets a little bit too much power, and he starts to abuse the power. And then shit just slowly starts to spiral out of control. And then it becomes, fucking David Fincher movie. Like, it's just like, dude, this really happened. And the police, they're just escorting him, dude, in his white Ford Bronco. Like, man, it's unreal. Even it's so silly. Like, I know everybody knows this, but I'm trying to capture just the level of unbelievability as you're watching this. It really shows you, like, oh, dude, Hollywood really is a fucking bubble. It's like in high school, man, you do something terrible, right? Like, you fucking pull some girl's skirt all the way down in front of her friends. You pants a girl, and everybody laughs, and you fucking ruin her life, right? But your teachers and everybody, they're like, all right, you're going to take 3 days suspension, and you can still do all your homework, your grades won't go down, and people around you are like, dude, that's fucking sexual assault, right? Or something. He's going to come back to school? All the girls are like, but he's going to come back to school? And you're watching this and you're like, dude, OJ, there's his fucking blood, dude. And the boots. And the glove. And the motive. And the fucking everything, dude. Everything made it so that it was like, oh, who killed Nicole Brown? Oh, OJ. Right? Like, oh, what am I going to have for breakfast, dude? Oh, a fucking omelet, dude. The same thing that I always eat for breakfast. An omelet, dude, and a smoothie. Who killed OJ, dude? An omelet and a smoothie, dude. Who killed Nicole Brown, dude? OJ. It's like, it's a no fucking brainer. But it's so, call it evil, dude. Call it morally fraudulent, dude. Call it a lot of different things. But it's fucking smart what the lawyers on OJ's side do. And I don't mean smart like for their benefit or, because obviously doing something that's morally wrong isn't really smart. But if you're boiling it down to the letter of the law, dude, and what you can do to get away with, whatever you can do to defend your case in a court of law, dude, by those standards, I'm saying that it was fucking genius what OJ's lawyers did. And it's almost like, people say like, fuck Trump, and it's like, yeah, dude, okay, fuck Trump. He's still fucking hilarious. He's still a very funny person. Maybe he shouldn't be trying to be funny with the things that he's trying to be funny with, and maybe he's the president, he's not a comedian, right? Like, whatever you want to say, dude, okay, that's all true, maybe, and whatever, right? But he's still, if you just boil it down to the letter of the comedy law, if it's just going by comedy standards, Donald Trump is a funny motherfucker. And if you boil it down to the letter of the law, dude, Johnny Cochran and fucking Shapiro and all those dudes that were on OJ's legal team, the way that they manipulated the jury, dude, is just, for a second it's like, dude, do I want to be a lawyer? This is so fucking fascinating. Not because you're like, oh, dude, I want to fucking manipulate people, but it's like, even the people on the defense, right? They're like, they know what the fucking, or the even the people on the prosecution, they know that the defense is doing what they're doing and what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it about race, and they're trying to make it about, exploiting the jury and their views on OJ. And so that even they're like, all right, we have to take that into account and prepare in a way that we can be one step ahead of them, right? And that's what that's what legal battles are all about. It's about being one step ahead of the other team. And it's wild, man. And just when you think that it's fucking over, right? You finish the trial and you're like, oh, dude, he got away with it. He fucking got away with it, man. Can you believe it, man? Fucking OJ, that fucking dude that you see on TikTok, he fucking got away with it, man. Holy shit, bro. And that was just episode 4. And then you fucking turn on episode 5, man, and it's like, OJ then went to fucking Miami, and they just show you how he went down and dirty and into fucking grimy situations and ended up going to jail for 9 years for some other bullshit, dude. Which is how they always get them, right? And the thing that I hated, man, not about the documentary, but about this one thing that one person said at the ending, right? So, a lot of the arguments were like, the people that, basically let OJ get away with it were like, we don't care because black people have had it so unfair that this is our revenge, right? I forget what the case was. It's a very huge, very popular case where the fucking police officers were beating this dude with their batons, dude. Savage, right? They by the way, they show you that clip like 30 times in the span of like 3 minutes in episode 2 or 3, and I just had to turn my head away. I'm like, all right, dude, I fucking get it, man. Like, I don't get it, right? That's why you're showing it to me like this, and it's fucking incredible that you're doing that, because look at the reaction that I'm having. But like, fucking, I get it, dude. These people were terrible, dude. Don't fucking show me this. This is gonna be in my head now for the next, couple weeks. But at the end of the movie, OJ goes to prison, right, for it's a convoluted thing, but like, it's not for murder, dude. Or for the murder of Ron Goldman or Nicole Brown. They catch him on some other counts, and then they show one of the people that was on the jury, this old black lady, and she says, that's white justice for you. And I'm just like, bitch, do you know what Al Capone went to prison for? Do you know what fucking 99% of America's most wanted go to prison for, dude? it's not for the crimes that they committed against people, dude. Al Capone went to fucking prison for tax evasion. Is that white justice too, man? Is that white justice? Is that the white fucking justice system? That's just the justice system, dude, being like, all right, dude, you think you can get away with it, dude? Well, we've got like backup. We've got a backup justice system, dude. In case you fucking, in case you go over the first justice system, like a little speed bump, there's going to be a fucking line of police with one of those tire flatteners, and you're going to try and go over the second speed bump, but guess what? There's going to be tire flatteners just fucking... And then where are you going to go? The point I'm trying to make is that by the end of the documentary, you've learned a lot, man. And you're also just like, what the just go watch it, man. Just go watch it because it's the best documentary I've ever seen. And I was surprised at how bingeable it was. If somebody told me, like, hey, man, you want to see a 7.5-hour documentary about a black man that committed a crime and got away with it and the whole legal battle that was, I would be like, no thanks, dude. Go fuck yourself. But I put on the first episode, and like I said, man, you hear that first funk song, and you're like, God damn, man, I'm back in the 70s. Not that I was ever there in the first place, but I feel like I was. And then you see him, and you feel like it's all happening to you in a way. Even the bad shit, you're just like, he's driving away in the Ford Bronco, you're just like, how is he going to get away with this? It's like watching Breaking Bad, dude, or like Prison Break, where you're just like, how is he going to get away with this now? How is the juice going to do it? Tell me, please, how is the juice going to get away with this? So, that's the homework for the week. And I think that's the fucking podcast too, man. Yeah, man. Thanks for listening if you made it this far. I know this wasn't the best one, dude, but whatever, man. You gotta get through them. You gotta get through those to get to the good ones. And also, my fucking potato salad might be somebody else's Caesar chicken one. So thanks for listening, man. Don't go and fucking leave bad Yelp reviews because, the last thing restaurants need right now is bad fucking Yelp reviews so that people will go to them less. Unless you get fucking food poisoning or, somebody's finger in your Happy Meal, dude. Don't leave a bad Yelp review. Just don't leave a bad Yelp review, man. Just, swallow the $15 that you wasted and don't go back there again. And, watch OJ and forget about your troubles. But yeah, I will see you guys next week if you're all still here. And thanks for listening. Thanks again. This has been The Pupil's Life. I've been Nick Gomez. And you've been great, man. You've been great, man. This isn't a fucking stand-up comedy show, man. Just wrap it up. Just fucking wrap it up, man.